Good. Then I am very happy to introduce you the next Connect, Reflect, Act talker, Jasemen Nassab, who is an interdisciplinary strategist specialized in entrepreneurship and cultural intelligence. She will speak about the intersection of culture and tech from her and her Generation Z's perspective. And the title of her talk is this: Born Digital, a Gen Z manifesto on decoding the future. Wow. Jasemen, you have the floor.
I was born in 1998. Legend has it that my generation, Gen Z, came into this world with a smartphone in one hand and an entitled workplace attitude in the other. Let's be honest for a moment. How many of you in a room here today, by a show of hands, have already found yourself talking or even thinking about Gen Z as entitled, overly sensitive, or addicted to their phones? Don't be shy, no judgment here. Okay, I see quite some hands raised. Well, I would say we came into this world with a digital passport, marking us world citizens. We've been traveling across borders and breaking down barriers ever since. I'm Jasemen Nassab, a cultural strategist and speaker, dedicated to positive change. Raised as the daughter of an immigrant and a refugee, I grew up driven by the belief that hierarchy should not be a barrier to betterment, setting my sights early on exploring the invisible systems shaping our society. As a cultural strategist, I now put curiosity and critical thinking at the intersection of culture and commerce, helping brands and institutions engage more meaningfully across different contexts. Researching culture and contemplating where it could head next actually enables us to use foresight as activism. In my work, I use tech as a tool to access perspectives across the globe and use those perspectives to help design better systems. Today, I want to tell you more about how our perspectives are evolving alongside technology, and how only by generations working together can we create a future where tech makes us more human, not less. But that choice is ours to make. And by that, I mean each and every one present in a room here today. Raised as the first digital natives, my generation stands between what was and what can be. Born into the age of information, we did not just inherit the earth. We also inherited its troubled twin sister, the internet. A digital artifact capturing both the best and the worst aspects of humanity. The story of tech became the story of my generation. Constantly connected globally, we feel the pinch of crises worldwide. From social to economic to climate emergencies, both locally and globally, no crisis is too distant to ignore anymore, because it feels like it's happening right in our backyards. And no, simply turning off our phone and going for a walk is not going to make it disappear, because the humans it's happening to are real. As real as the stories, creations, and lived experiences we have constant access to. Here, the digital realm allows us to come together around our very own digital campfires. Exchanges of information from across the globe, sharing and learning from one another, expanding our perspectives. And yes, even though this might lead to information overload at times, it is this innate global perspective that we are born into, which fuels our quest for social and environmental justice. Out of sight, no longer out of mind, thanks to our new digital sixth sense: constant connectivity. In fact, digital technology has always co-evolved with humans. The first computers, fax machines, social media apps of all kinds, they all changed their users. They changed us, who then changed society and tech. Technology is the breeding ground for our current culture, a driver of how we work, speak, form social groups, and design the world. Algorithms are our collective consciousness under a magnifying glass, amplifying both the best and the worst aspects of our humanity, escalating both challenges and solutions, and doing so simultaneously, polarizing, disconnecting, and connecting us at the same time. And this is just the beginning. As we race to embrace the latest technologies, you risk further optimizing for one-dimensional growth metrics rather than true progress. Let's take artificial intelligence, for instance. It excels at extracting from past data, guessing what comes next based on averaging what came before. As we get better in our quest to automate intelligence, we therefore risk automating the status quo. Meanwhile, true progress depends on us uplifting the right outliers and social impact solutions, not curve-fitting to current norms. So how do we arrive at our preferable future instead of just the most probable one? I believe our tools evolve faster than our collective empathy. Now, it is time that we evolve our humanity to match our technology. The first major technologies we developed as humans, stone tools, enabled surviving. The impact of these tools was limited to ourselves and our direct surroundings, collecting food, building shelter. I would say we have come full circle as humanity, from simple tools to complex technologies. New technology collapses old barriers. It supercharges our impact. For instance, it has never been easier to start a business or a movement as an individual in modern history. As our tools expand our reach, our global connectedness demands an end to selective empathy. True innovation lies not in what we create, but in how we care. It is that care beyond our own backyards that can enable digital humanism. A future where the emergent digital world is designed to serve all of humanity, not the interests of a select, powerful few. It was actually in this very city, in spring 2019, that the Vienna Manifesto for Digital Humanism was established. The manifesto emphasizes how digitalization disrupts our very understanding of what it means to be human, and therefore what it means to be born a digital native. It calls for a future that belongs not to algorithms, but to the visionaries of the present. Those who use tech as a tool to help them build truly sustainable, diverse, and democratic futures. But progress takes partnership. So I want to call on all of you present here today. To all generations before us, I saw quite a few hands raised earlier when I asked who referred to us as entitled or tech-obsessed. I know labels stick. I ask you to reconsider them. See past the surface to find our resilience and global consideration. I invite you to connect with us next time you enter your offices, government spaces, local community centers. And even if you already believe in us, please don't put all your hope for change in us. Because we also need your help. Rather, empower us to bring our mindsets to the spaces where decisions are being made, both big and small. Help us bridge the gaps between the systems of the past and the systems of the future, between physical and digital change. And to my peers and all that follow after us, I ask, let's bring our digital citizenship into every room we enter. For we are the first generations raised with access to so many perspectives at their fingertips. Let's continue to inform our visions beyond our own and always align our actions with our evolving beliefs. We have so much to offer, so let's offer it courageously. While society may label us entitled, some of us speak their deeper truth. We are all equally entitled to a livable future on this planet. Discomfort will arise when new worldviews meet old ones. But discomfort can mean progress, and progress needs partnership. So let's lean into it bravely, for on the other side of it lies the future we know is possible. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jasemen.
Thank you.
Among many things I love, I particularly love your progress need partnership. And that's, of course, what this forum is all about, giving a seat at the human rights table, connecting traditional human rights actors with non-traditional ones, X meets Z dialogues, which we organize precisely as progress meets partnerships. Good, I'm rushing off to the Marketplace of Connection now, where we'll moderate a few sessions, but I leave you in the more than capable hands of my dear colleague Damla for the third and last panel debate for this morning. Damla.